Okay, so this is the video for page 7 of your Unit 4 notebook. You're going to need the page that is last and this one left. Mineral properties and luster. And then in your vocab sheet, it was the original first page, that bottom word, luster. So go ahead and get those two items cut out and ready to go. And, and this is the picture for it. And we'll get started with the vocab word. Okay. Okay, so luster. My definition for luster is the way a mineral reflects light. Short and sweet. Okay, so we're going to give examples here. So there's metallic, which means it looks like a metal. It's metallic. Or non-metallic, and that it can be like glassy, pearly, dull, waxy, greasy, chalky. There's lots of ways to describe luster. These are just some of them. And I'm going to give you an example of 3. So yesterday we looked at quartz, which can be glassy. Talc, which is our softest one. Least hard, oily. And then we've got pyrite, which is fool's gold. That's metallic. So you're going to tell me in question number 3 how this picture of pyrite and magnetite, yeah, I think so, represent the word luster. And then you're going to get that glued in at the top of this page and pull out the next reading. Okay. So as always, check this over first. You're going to need a yellow and a green highlighter. And we'll get started. Mineral properties and luster. So we're going to use yellow for our power words or key terms. And we're going to use green for any key phrases or definitions. Okay. So using a mineral's luster, luster is one of the best ways to determine its properties and to simply identify the type of mineral presented. Luster is the way in which light interacts with and reflects off the surface of the mineral. It can be very telling. That means it can tell you a lot. There are a range of different terms used to describe the luster of a mineral. In fact, there are 8, according to this person, different and key ways to classify a mineral based on luster. So they say that there's 8. It depends on who you ask. If a mineral is metallic, then it has a very high reflectance. That means it reflects a lot. Tends to be opaque. So that would be you can't see through it. So I'm just going to write that down. Can't see through. Which is quite similar to metal, as well as shiny. Gold and silver are the most commonly recognized types of metallic minerals based on luster, as well as hematite. A submetallic mineral may have a medium reflectance, still opaque in appearance. Prime example of a metallic mineral would be cinnabar, which is usually scarlet in color. Scarlet is red. Adamantine luster means that a mineral has very high reflectance, but is typically transparent, so that's see-through. The most recognizable mineral with adamantine luster is a diamond, though sulfur is also a good example. If a mineral has a vitreous luster, then it can be glassy with high reflectance and is transparent and translucent. So translucent is like light can get through, but you can't see through it. Like calcite or quartz, so what we looked at in the gizmo. Quartz. Even jasper, amethyst, geodes, and green tourmaline. Minerals with a resinous luster have a medium reflectance and are translucent in appearance. That means that light can get through, but you can't see through it all the way. So that's commonly seen in amber. That's like petrified tree sap. So a mineral with waxy luster typically has medium reflectance and is translucent and opaque. So it means you can't see through it. So those include jade and sometimes agitate or carnelian. If a mineral has pearly luster, it looks like a pearl. So it has low reflectance. It doesn't reflect a lot and can be translucent or opaque. This luster gets its name from the pearl-like appearance when exposed to light and can be found in minerals such as kyanite and sometimes desert rose gypsum. Oh, sorry, I gotta move this up. Finally, a mineral with dull luster has a plain-looking surface and is either rough or porous. So that means porous means it has a lot of holes in it. Quartz can occasionally have a dull luster to it. So this one could look dull, but if you get it just right, it looks kind of glittery. The most minerals with dull lusters can sometimes appear similar to earthy minerals. Okay. I'm going to fold that over, get these questions started. What is luster? How many different classifications are there according to this author? So that's going to be in paragraph 1. It's up here. Okay, so you have 2 sentences to answer. Luster is, define luster. There are blank classifications of luster. Number 2, how do minerals with a vitreous luster appear? Let's look. Nope. Yes, that's in paragraph 3. You want to start that off as minerals with a vitreous luster appear blah 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 blah. How are metallic minerals classified? Name some examples. So that's back in paragraph 2. Metallic minerals are classified. You can put and finish that sentence, and then you can just put examples and list your examples. Okay, so this is going to get glued in at the bottom of this page. Make sure that you take a picture of page 7 like this, and also with it open so that I can see that you did the notes as well. Now on to page 8.